Yo, what's poppin' everybody? This is Sabre4, and welcome to part 5 of our Bloodborne All Items walkthrough. On the previous episode, I killed off Gascoigne for good, the main boss in this area, and we also took care of a few quests. We sent the mean old grandma bitch to Yusefka so she can get what she deserves. And the little girl, Gascoigne's daughter, we couldn't save her. Like I explained in the last episode, no matter what you do, you can't save her. So I sent her to Untitled Chapter. She went, found the pig, got killed, and we got the red messenger ribbon, which I'm about to go and equip right now. Take care of a few things in the Hunter stream before we go to our next adventure. So over here, it's the bath messenger I talked to you guys about in the first episode. And all you do is you equip these cosmetic accessories pretty much on these messengers. They really have no effect. You just change how they look and that's it. So I usually have this red messenger ribbon on them, so might as well have this style. And I did not mention this in the previous episode, but if you do decide to send her to Yusefka's clinic, the little girl, you will unlock a rune eventually when we get access to all of the inside of Yusefka's clinic. Runes are things that we equip in the thing over there that we can't use still, like the other desk there, but we can't equip them just yet, and you wouldn't be able to access that rune anyway until much later in the game. But yeah, I'm gonna store all of these foreign attire, the starting attire we started. You'll notice that I'll do this often. Items that you only get once, you don't get again, but they're useless, I'm just going to be storing since I'm never going to use them. You do this, or at least I do this, so that I don't have any useless stuff in my bag, I guess, the stuff that we're carrying around with us. So that if I need to change attire, I don't have to scroll through thousands of clothes, you know? If we're never going to use them, just keep our stuff here nice and tidy, so that you don't scroll through menus for 10 hours and shit. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the bolt harness mark over here in the quick select menu. I think this is how I usually have my shit here. I know that I have the urn and the Molotov in those positions, the lamp over there too, and then the bolt harness mark. I believe this is how I do it. It's been like a year and a half since I last played this game, but it does matter how you have your stuff in the quick select. When you play in real time, you know, for example, I have the urn. If I throw it and then I go in the next item, it's going to be the Molotov. So those kind of interactions, you have to keep them in mind. But as I was saying, the girl's rune is not that good anyway. Every rune has sort of 3 different forms. The first form, the second form, and then the third form, which is the strongest. And her rune, I think she gives us like a few bullets when we do a visceral attack or something, or lets us carry more bullets. I don't remember, but it's not that good. I would just rather send her to Untitled Chapter and then unlock her red messenger ribbon. And this is also going to extend her quest a little bit in the future. Got a long way to go till then. Okay, so now we're over here.
This here is a safe place. Stay as long as you like. But next time you're out on a hunt, remember what I asked. If you find any sane survivors, tell them to seek shelter at Untitled Chapter. Because there's nothing to fear here.
Wanted to talk to this guy again. We will eventually send a bunch of chicks over here. We will send characters in his area too, not just Yusefka. So over here, it's one of the routes that you can take in the Cathedral ward. It's the one that we're going to take. You let the first dude pass by over there. These guys are new enemies, as you guys can see. And we're going to take care of this second one right here, head on. You let the first one go away, because we're going to get a visceral on him. But for the second one, just fight him head on. Let him, I guess, go on this side so you can surprise him. Takes a second to turn his back. Okay, so easily took care of him. Make sure you dodge his attacks because they do a lot of damage. You can try and get like a visceral attack on them with the gun, but it's not really that worth it. And then this guy, we'll let him go because he comes in this spot and just stares at the sky. So we can just easily sneak up on him and get a visceral attack. So go, do this, you're dead, and I'm gonna get my free money right here. Okay. Okay, 2 vials too, thank you. And now we're gonna go back. There's a few items here to get. Over there, I believe those should be blood vials. 6 of them, nice amount. And then over there, it's gonna be an item, a bunch of items actually. So what you want to do here is quickly go, grab the shit, and then get out of there. Quick. You guys will notice there's yeah, some sort of a space shit going on over there. If you stick around over there and you don't leave quick, a giant hand will grab you and then you die. There's like an invisible enemy over there, but you don't need to worry about him. Now the stuff that we got over there is hunter attire, more hunter attire, but it's not good. It's basically inferior to the stuff that we're already wearing. 2 of the pieces are the same with the ones that I have here, like the trousers and the gloves. The main sort of, I guess, upper body shirt is a shittier version of this one that I have equipped. And then the hat is just fully useless, a top hat. It's whatever. I'm going to store that stuff. Okay, now that other area, it's a dead end for now. The door is closed, so that's why I'm not going to bother with it. We're going to go over here. Now over here is going to be a little small stage, I guess. But it's the way to go to Old Yharnam, which is where Gehrman sort of hinted us to go. There's a few enemies, but it's an easy section. Excuse me. Gonna let them notice me. A few of them, not together. So, the dog, and then the other guy with the fork there. And then the other guy over there is chilling at the fire. He's not gonna move. Okay, so here comes the dog. Easily take care of you. And the other dude is next with the fork, pitchfork. Okay. So you can die right here. And damn, losing my voice. Excuse me. Okay, now this guy, he's just chilling by the fire, so you can easily sneak up behind him from the tree and then get a visceral attack. So this is easy as well. And then the other guy, he's now on his own over there, just taking strolls. And we're gonna easily take care of him too. Okay. So simple enough. You follow it in this order that I did, you shouldn't have a problem. So we got a few items over here. Get cold blood dew, money. And then over here, I think it might be like a shard. Oh no, it's Molotovs. Okay, take those as well. And now, we're gonna go inside this building. Now inside this building, we're gonna go over here, and then this guy, he's sort of chilling over there. You can't really sneak up on him, just brush him, he's on his own. By the time he turns, you should be able to kill him. And then there's an item over here. Madman's knowledge, very, very good. And there is an entrance, like a kind of a not really hidden passage. This thing is gonna move. We're gonna unlock this pretty soon. And then the upper floor, we're gonna go to from the other side to get there. Okay, so come over here and walk on these stairs just a little bit and then get out of there. And okay, looks like I didn't cover as much ground as I thought, but you go, and then the dogs are gonna notice you. They're gonna run like hell over here, and we're gonna take care of them. Okay, for fuck's sake, can't believe it. Yeah, I'm not really playing too well here, but yeah, 2 dogs, take care of them. Oh my god, holy shit, they almost have me. Yeah, don't be as bad as me, but yeah, I'm not really locking on them. That's why I'm missing, but it is what it is. Okay, bitches, I'm gonna get you. Okay, so finally one is out. And then just you left. Ah, what the hell? Die. Okay, that was embarrassing. But anyway, the point is that just know, once you walk up the stairs a little bit, they're gonna notice you and run. And then you don't fight them over here, because this guy's gonna be shooting. So I fight the dogs over there, and then come over here, and take care of the shooter here. Okay. And now this area is pretty much clear. We wasted a lot more shit than I should have on those dogs. But the point is, you follow what I did. Yeah, you just make the dogs come down. You don't fight them on the stairs and have the guy shooting at you. Now then, we unlock that door. It's going to open straight up. You don't need a key. And there's a lever there. And there's an additional item here. Another Madman's Knowledge. Thank you very much. And then once we pull this lever, you're going to notice that sort of a tomb thing there. Whatever it is. It's going to start moving, and it's going to unlock a new passage. And that is the way to Old Yharnam, essentially. And then over here is a buddy. Kind of is a buddy. He's going to attack you if you hit him. But this character is... Well, I guess I'll let him introduce himself. Walk up slowly to him. You don't have to, but I just like the sound effects in this game. The walk sound effect.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligurius, hunter of Vilebloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned? Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance. Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way. There must be oodles for us to share. Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest. As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit. Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate. I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
Okay, so he gives us a lot of key information. Alfred, that guy over there, he's a hunter of the sort of highest class, you could say. His attire, the executioner attire, the garb anyway, the rest of the stuff is okay, I guess, too, but the garb is the main thing. It's actually quite good when we acquire it. You'll be wearing it often because it has very good resistances to almost everything. But anyway, we're gonna go down here, put up your torch as well, so we can get a little bit of light. It's gonna be dark over here too. And if you have your lamp, make sure that's on as well. There's gonna be another item over here, a tempering blood gemstone, useless one, but whatever. And then down over here, there's gonna be one more enemy before we go into Old Yharnam. and it's just gonna be a beast, like the standard beast. Looks like a werewolf or whatever. Anyway, so I'm gonna put on the cleaver here, or the spear actually. Okay, so he noticed me. So come over here by the door so I can kill you. And what Alfred was talking about is actually some pretty key information. It's sort of giving you that healing church, you know, is kind of running everything, even though everything is their fault. And Bergenwood is another stage we're going to eventually have to go in the main game. Oh, come on, man. Just, you're going to come over here or what? It does come, but I guess I really need to lure him out. I think I'm just going to fight him head on at this point. Yeah, you can make him come by the door and then just hit him. Okay, he ran away again. Come on, damn you. Come on. This is your last chance. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna kill him. I'll come to you since you want to be a bitch. Okay, so it should be very simple with the cleaver or the spear. It's a rate of damage. But you gotta make sure you dodge his attack. This guy, he's not that difficult. It's just that he has a good amount of HP. And you can't really fight this guy while you're fighting other dudes in a group. He's a pain. But on their own, they're okay. Just as long as you dodge their attacks. Okay, so there's not going to be any more enemies here. It's just going to be an empty space, an empty, dark, abandoned house or whatever. There's going to be a few more items, and then we're going to go unlock Old Yharnam, the next area we're going to explore. Okay, so climb down the ladder, and it's going to be another item over there, Antidotes. Now, Alfred, as well, you noticed I sort of accepted his request to be his friend or whatever. You can say no to him and then just talk to him again and say yes. I think it works like that. But basically, by saying yes, we get some sweet items, the fire paper, which I only use in specific situations, but I will use them against the boss in the next area. And you also get to activate his quest. We're going to do his quest for sure. And get some good shit as well. And then over here, you break the shit, and there is going to be an item sort of hidden over there. So it's going to be blood cocktails. Alright. And now, get ready for a really, really cool guy. But also a pain in the ass. At least for now. So here's our warning. This town is long abandoned. Harner's not wanted here. But we're going to go in anyway. Open the door. Old Yharnam.
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yharnam, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those of us. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
Okay, so this guy is one of the cooler guys in this game, in my opinion, just like Eileen the Crow. He's gonna be a pain in the ass if this is your first time playing, but anyway, as soon as you go here, just run like hell and attack this little thing that's running. Don't let it get away. These things, I guess people call them Scramblers. I wish there was a better name, but whatever. They're little sort of beast ball things that run away. They don't do damage, at least these ones. They just try and escape. You only have a few seconds to sort of get them, and if you don't, they're going to run away. And once you kill them, they're dead forever, but they leave bloodstone shards. These first ones, and then some of the higher class ones too. So try and make sure you kill them so you can get the good shit they drop. Now if you miss them, they will respawn, but once you kill them and get the shit, they're not going to come back. Okay, So over here, there's going to be a few new enemies as well. These dudes with the tiles on them. So these are like the Scourge, I guess, half-beast dudes. Whatever. And then this one over here, going to get a visceral attack on him. Alright. And you're dead. And over there, we killed the dudes. They didn't really leave me shit. Alright. And then over there is the main reason we came, the item. And it is going to be the Hunter's Torch. Now, this is essentially the same thing. It basically does the same thing as the other torch, but it's just... It has better, I guess, offensive capabilities if you do use it. I never use the torch to fight. If you gotta use the torch to fight, you're pretty much screwed. But if you do use it, I guess you do more damage with fire, I guess. Whatever. But since it's better, and since it's the Hunter's Torch, not just the torch, we're gonna equip it. And then I'm gonna put the other torch in the storage. Never use it again. You can sell it if you want, but you never get the regular torch again, so I just keep it around just for the fuck of it. So after you get the shit, we fall down. This door is closed for now, but we will unlock it eventually. And we're gonna go up. And I'm actually gonna come through this area once again because there's an other item we missed when we were chasing the Scrambler. So climb up the ladder, and it's gonna take us where we came from. And I'm not going to be doing this whole area in this episode. We don't have enough time. But I will get a few more shit as we set up to face it. Okay, cold blood dew, and then you fall down. And then there's another item that we missed. Come back over here where I was chasing the Scrambler. There's that shit over there. I sort of left it because I was chasing the Scrambler. And once you fall down, you can't take it. But yeah, once you fall down, you can't jump in this game. Or at least jump like in other games. So let me just fall down, come back here again, and climb up the ladder again, and go back at the start. So it is a bit annoying you having to do these things, but it's part of the game. I mean, since we were chasing the Scrambler, you know, I had to let that item go instead of losing the Scrambler and just coming back to this area through the lamp. Okay. Now, there is another thing over here, like at the start of this area. Let me just go and get it. I think it's over there in the back right. And there's going to be new enemies, of course, that only show up in this place. And the DLC, I guess. So, item over there. And look at these graphics, man. Really fly. Okay. Blood vials. Good 6 of them. And then there's this dudes, like the Scorch dudes. They're just like the other dudes we faced over there, but these guys just don't have the tiles. These ones are supposed to be, I guess, according to the Bloodborne wiki anyway, these ones are the male, and then the ones with the towels on them, like the blankets and shit, they're the female ones. But, I mean, for me, they're just the same dude with curtains on them. That's it. Okay. Now, you guys are going to notice that I'm going to have the torch on in this stage instead of the gun for the most part. And that's because these little fuckers, they don't attack you. Like, when they don't see the fire, you know, he jumped attack me over there. It's kind of part of the programming. But as you guys can see right now, they're sort of staying away, covering their eyes. It's because of the fire. They can't stand fire. And they can't see it and shit either. So, have the lamp on, and definitely have the torch on. And they're kind of not going to be fucking with you too much. So, I recommend it for sure. Goddamn. Cars outside and shit. But this is why they sort of give you the Hunter's Torch as well, giving you a chance to get it too from the start. Okay, kill this dude from a distance. Simple enough. And get another item here. I'm just gonna get these few items over here in this section, and then we're just gonna call this an episode. After we go downstairs, This guy, the guy Jura that warned us not to come into this area, he's going to be shooting us. And if it's your first time playing this stage, your first time playing this game, you really don't know how he works. It's going to be quite difficult. He's going to be killing you. He does a lot of damage with his Gatling gun. And he can't be a pain in the ass. It's not going to be difficult for me. At least I hope so. You never know. But yeah, over there is the main sort of stage, and then the guy's going to start shooting at us. But we're not going to be doing this for today. I'm just going to go back, upgrade my shit, and finish this part for today. And then next time, we're going to be covering the Old Yharnam area. Okay. So, anything else that I should say before I forget? I mean, we talked to Alfred. Activated his quest. It's gonna be fly. Saw Jura. Unlocked the Old Yharnam area. Showed you guys a little bit of what you're supposed to do with the enemies. Showed you guys the Scrambler. What to do to get him. So let me just level up too. And I can only get one level, but I think I have a few cold blood dues. I can get an additional level. But let's go upgrade our shit first. So come over here and fortify. I can make the threaded cane into 3. And we're gonna do it. You know what though? This probably was a mistake. I think in the end I'm gonna have to use the spear because I'm not really comfortable. I mean, I have used the cane against the boss in Old Yharnam, but it's better to use the spear and even the cleaver. So let's see. We have a few new gemstones. We do the same shit, so whatever. Try and make our weapons stronger. Damn fucking cars outside. Store the torch, and then we're also going to store a few other things. This new hunter attire. So this hunter's garb, it's essentially the same thing as the one I have on, minus 10 points in blunt defense. So it's worse. So I just store it, and then the gloves and the trousers are exactly the same. So we're just gonna sell them essentially. You don't have to sell them if you don't want to, but I'm going to. And the top hat, that's also useless, so I store it. Okay, now over here. I actually didn't show you guys. We killed Gascoigne. You actually can buy his clothes as well. I'm not gonna buy them. They're useless, all of them. I guess maybe the Gascoigne's garb gives you a little bit of variation with a few other clothes when it comes to, you know, resistances against the elements and shit. It's very similar to the Black Church attire, with a few differences. But I still wouldn't recommend you buy it. You don't need his clothes. Okay. And this is gonna do it for this episode. Let me just see if I can sell a few shits. Yeah, sell the hunter's gloves and then sell the hunter's trousers too. And try and level up one more time. I think that's the best thing we can do. I think I might be able to if I use the cold blood items. Let's see, how much do I need? Ooh, we actually need a lot. 3,600. I think I do have though. Yeah, I got a lot of shit. So let's just use... I guess I'm gonna have to use all 3 of them. Or I could sell some useless shit, but... I mean, whatever. We're just gonna use them. It's not a lot of money anyway. So use those, level up one more time, and that's gonna do it for today. So... do your thing, doll. Let me level up. What should we get? I think one more endurance, yeah, because I get some poison resistance too. I think, yeah. We're gonna need poison resistance against the boss in Old Yharnam, so I guess put a little bit of an extra endurance still. Okay, and this is gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this part 5 of our Bloodborne walkthrough. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I see you guys next time. We'll say